No. Alt-C. No. See if you can't make it magically work via magic and other magic.
Yeah, it says YouTube chat. That's stupid.
So then why is it not working? Because it looks like it's supposed to be working, but it's just not actually physically showing up.
Yeah.
I don't see why it wouldn't be working. Could it be the wrong color? Maybe we're just not seeing it, but I don't think so.
That's a background color.
Yeah.
Font colors to white.
A bunch of people are popping up in the chat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is test stream, everyone.
This is a test stream.
Yeah.
We're trying to get this working, but it's not.
New software.
New software, yes. We're trying to use
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs. Yes, I know the stream's working, but we're trying to get the chat working. So we can see the chat, but that's only because I have YouTube open.
Yeah, we want everyone to see the chat on stream.
Yes, that's what we're you know, like how like a lot of YouTube channels have it set up to where the chat shows up on the stream. I didn't expect you to do stream this early. Do you not see where it says test stream? This isn't my normal stream. Read the chat or read the title. This isn't technically a stream. I mean, well, actually technically it is, but this is not the standard daily stream. Why is it giving us an error message?
What?
Whatever just popped up.
Oh, that was just to delete it.
Oh, okay.
So if I did that, right click, it would say, "Are you sure you want to remove chat box?"
I see.
Yeah.
So, yeah. At least your folks are trying it. Yeah, we're trying it. We're trying to get it working, but it's not really functioning all that well. But at least it seems like the stream itself is working, because obviously people are responding to what I'm saying.
Yep.
And dang, everyone's here too, so I hopefully...
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look this up. I've done it with Twitch because, I mean, like I said, I've streamed before on Twitch.
You've twitched.
I've twitched.
So, yeah, and I'm at a loss because I don't know. See, look at this. Like these are from. Oh,
that's all Twitch.
Well, now it's working though.
Wait, it is?
Yes.
What?
Now it's working.
That is...
When you set it to Twitch, it started working, even though we're on YouTube.
All I said was Twitch.
Yeah, and somehow that worked.
What?
You guys can see that, right?
Yeah, they should be able to see it. It's in the YouTube.
Okay. So we got it working.
We got it working.
We got it working.
Hot dog.
Hamburger.
Cheeseburger.
In paradise, cheeseburger in paradise. It was working. Well, that's because now it's only showing new comments.
Yeah, it's only showing new comments, and
so
it refreshes after so long.
It popped up all the comments, and then they all went away, and then now whenever someone says something new, saw it on screen. So do you guys like? Is that font readable then? Are you fine with that? Or do you want to change the font? Okay, so you can see it. Good. That's really. This is actually quicker than what it is on YouTube, which is kind of funny. How this is getting it quicker than they are.
Wow.
I'm eating popcorn and eating Wait, you're eating popcorn and eating nothing. So which is it? Are you eating nothing or are you eating popcorn?
Popcorn, nothing.
What's working? Can you not see on this on the stream the text in the corner? So, because we can see it.
Yeah, we can definitely see it.
And it's in the YouTube preview.
Yeah.
So, like, I like it the original way. Oh.
Big sad.
Big sad. But yeah, so that chat is working. Maybe I can make it smaller.
Maybe it just needed time to actually connect up to it.
Or probably because it wasn't connected properly at first. So it was like trying to figure out what's working. Craig thinks it's fabulous. So that's good.
Yes.
Chat is cool. Wonderful. I think it is fabulous. That's wonderful. Well, that's awesome. So, like, I guess we're already streaming.
Oh, yeah.
So, should we just keep streaming then?
I don't know. Do the viewers want us to keep streaming?
Do the 9 concurrent viewers want us to just keep streaming? For the hell of it. Know the blue Bissell I was going to get? No, I don't. So many people ask me about random vacuums that honestly I can't keep track of them anymore. SA 2005, which I believe is a new name, says great. Yes, so that's good.
Yeah, we'll still be working on the Discord.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was hoping you'd give me administrator so I could set up the bots, like the thingamajig bot, where it was like the emojis, and then you could select your role.
Yeah. Let's just, I'm going to move it over to, because I have my desktop capture set up to this monitor, so I'm going to move it over here just so that way if it switches, that it doesn't show that.
Okay.
So, is that still good enough?
Oh,
to,
yeah.
All right, so just do that, and I will talk to these people. Trying to think, where's the best spot to put that? Right there. I guess I could just move my chair, but I'm lazy. SC2005 says, I'm a new subscriber. Well, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Intellitech family. Now I can't see.
Sorry.
Welcome to the Intellitech family. Hope everyone's doing well. I normally don't stream this early. I normally only stream at like 8 o'clock or sometimes 9, sometimes 10. But today it was a little bit sooner. Also, I finally got a new watch band, so my watch is finally working again. I mean, the watch itself was always fine, but the band broke. So I got this blue one. And it's nice. It's blue. And I like it because it's blue. Do you need the keyboard?
I was going to...
Sorry. Yeah, I should have cleaned this up more. But I didn't. There. That'll work. Just move all this junk out of the way. And just kind of just... There. Just yeah.
Bottle.
Alright. I am fantastic. How are all of you? I'm alright. How are you?
I don't know.
You don't know? I don't either. I'm okay. Could be better, could be worse. Cheeseburger in paradise. You can move that closer. Does anyone remember the bag Bissell I was going to get from the trash? I do not. I can't even remember that stuff. Either get it or don't. Cheeseburger in paradise. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger in paradise. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger in paradise. Yes, I do, Brady. That is wonderful. Okay, I got it. Oh, that's cool. You said it was a blue one? Those ones are hard to find nowadays, the blue ones. Really, any of the colors other than the black ones, because the black ones are most common. It was like brand new. Well, that's good. Watch him like delete my channel. I'm not even paying attention.
Big deletey.
I looked inside the motor and it was not wet at all. Well, that's good. How was the Reddit Work XL2 Ultra doing? It's doing good. I used it to clean the house last time, and it did a good job. It was nice because since it had the lower speed, I was able to vacuum the kitchen floors with it as well, and not have to worry about it. Maybe change it from test stream to Saturday stream. That's a good idea. I will do that real quick. I will just steal the mouse that I'm gonna ask you. So I'll change it back to what it was before. Who doth text me? Oh, Stanley. Oh, he sent a video. Oh, that better not be dirty. Let's see. Saturday stream. Saturday stream. Today is 5:37. Wait, what year is it? 2020. Why did
2022.
I said 70.
I've been working with a lot of certificates this morning, and
they all say 2022
yeah, because we had to set them to 2 years.
to expire.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. So you keep thinking because you see that year over and over again. Joe Biden's been president for 2 years. Let's see. Saturday stream chat. Okay, why didn't it change it? I thought it just did. What? Oh, no, it changed it, right? So when I click edit, it shows the right name, but then it doesn't show.
You might need a refresh.
I'm gonna refresh. I definitely do need a refresh. There it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. Just need a little refresh, and that's all good. So when will part 2 of the vacuum save gonna come out? Probably tomorrow or maybe Monday. All the other vacuums are still sitting in my car. So, and I just got 3 new vacuums I need to unbox first, including one that's right behind me.
I'm gonna steal the keyboard and
yes,
mouse.
you are allowed to steal. I'm just gonna take the screwdriver because I need this. I'm gonna use this. I've been looking for this and I finally found it, and because I need to fix some more vacuums since I got way too damn many, as you can probably see. There's literally like, how many layers back does that go? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4
Yeah,
at least.
4 layers.
4
That's
layers
right,
at
4
least.
layers. Yep. And then with that other one in front of it, that's 5 layers for that stack. I'm pretty sure I have like over almost 50 vacuums at this point, honestly. It is becoming Vacuum Land. Oh yes. I should make a new version of Vacuum Land because Vacuum Land's website is awful. That's why I never use it.
Right. Oh hey, Misik is really doing his job.
Who is? Oh,
Hang on.
wonderful.
So if you do the
Oh, they have the levels.
yeah, the little
That's so cool. Oh, that's so
Rank.
awesome. I love that. I love that. I love that. My 1997 Hoover canister vacuum is dying. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully you'll be able to fix it, or if not, hopefully be able to find another one. Raid Shadow Legends. Download now. Find a nickel for every time I've seen that company sponsor. And here's the thing.
I lied. Download Raid Shadow Legends.
Here's the thing. If Raid Shadow Legends send me an email, even though I'm pretty sure the game, I've never played the game before, so it could be great, it could be awful. I don't know. If these crappy mobile game companies, I will still do the sponsorship, but only as a joke. I'll be like, guys, if you want to play another friggin' mobile game, then you should download Raid Shadow Legends. You know what? They should pay me because I just said that. They really should. Or just give me a vacuum. Buster8249 says, I hate Vacuum Land. Yeah, so does everyone else. Nobody enjoys Vacuum Land. They just enjoy the idea of having a centralized community for vacuum collectors. It's just like Fur Affinity. Everyone fucking hates Fur Affinity, but it just exists and there's like no other good alternative. So that's all there is to it. Sadly, the brushes and the amateur are shot in it. Well, that's not good. Maybe you can make another big room in the house. No, because this is the only room that I have. I live with my dad, so I don't have like my own space. And I've already been taking up way too much. So I just have to cram more machines into my room, and just whatever fits. What's your favorite TV show? Right now, even though it's not a current TV show, I've been watching The Office. And before I was watching Friends, but Netflix yanked it off without any sort of warning, which is annoying, because I was right in the middle of watching the show. So I never got to finish Friends, but at least The Office is still on Netflix, at least for now. So I've been watching that. I've also been watching this new show on Netflix. It's called Kippo and the Wonder Beasts. Kippo and the Age of Wonder Beasts, I think it's called. And that's like an animated show, and that's really nice. I really like that show. And I've also been watching... obviously, I'm watching Total Drama because I like that show. And what else am I watching on Netflix? I think that's pretty much all I'm watching on Netflix. I'm trying to think what else I'm watching. I think that's just about it. I'm probably going to buy a motor for the $89.90 this week or next week. Yeah. Do you have a garage or shed? I do. I have neither. And again, it doesn't matter if I have it if I'm not allowed to use it. So, yeah. And I still got a bunch of vacuums that I have listed, and I'm just having trouble moving them at the moment. Do you need a vacuum?
I have a Roomba.
Do you have like a normal vacuum?
Yes, I have a Dyson.
Okay.
And I also have that.
That old Hoover?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of Dyson? You probably don't know.
No, I don't. I think it's... Well, I know it's
Is it a ball?
wireless. It's wireless.
Oh, it's a cordless one.
Yeah, it's cordless.
Okay.
So
Is it like the cordless one that has a stick that goes to the power head? So it's like a handback, but it has a floor attachment to it, or is it just a handheld?
It's a floor attachment one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably like a B series.
Probably.
Yeah. Is it the one that looks like the ray gun, or is it the one that looks like a slightly different ray gun?
Probably a slightly different ray gun.
If it's the one that has like if it's the one where the intake goes through the bin, then it's either the V10 or the V11. If it's the one where it goes in and then the bin is separate, so like when you set it down it's flat, then it's a V6 or V7 or V8. I mean, they're all the same. It's not really like there's a big difference, so. Buster8249 says, I have a garage and 3 sheds. Wow, that's good. See, I wouldn't want to keep vacuums in a garage or sheds, though, because, at least not any of my collection, I'd probably, for the vacuums that I haven't been working on, yeah. A lot of those vacuums are still sitting outside, and I'm just kind of hoping that nobody steals them, because, you know, they're just, like, really nasty, and I don't want to take them into the house yet until I clean them while they're outside. I think a bird shat on the Eureka, I'm pretty sure, which is probably why it smells as bad as it does and why it has that stain on the front. Because I believe where my neighbor set it, in the next to his trash bin, I'm pretty sure that there's a power line directly above it. So I'm pretty sure that a bird was sitting there and let loose on the Eureka. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So I'm obviously not in a rush to touch that Eureka. I'm probably just going to tape off the motor and just hose it off. I never want to store a vacuum cleaner in a barn. Not a good idea. Really curious, are you streaming until 8, 9, or 10? I don't know.
It's only 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Probably not for that long.
Yeah, probably not that long. That'd be like 5-6 hours.
Yeah. So it'd probably be for like an hour or two. Because that's usually how long I do streams. Maybe a little bit longer. It's up to you, honestly, because I really don't care. But one shed is about to collapse and has my dad's old camp gear in it, and there are possums and snakes in there. Oh. Hello there, Inteltech Studios. Hello, Nico Bellic. We should go bowling sometime. And Nico, it's your cousin. No. Nico Bellic from GTA 4. You know how Roman, his cousin, always asks him to go bowling? Nico, it's your cousin. Let's go bowling. Have you played GTA 4 recently? Oh, damn. Well, most people play 5 nowadays.
Yeah.
So that
and
makes
GTA
sense.
6 with
that doesn't exist yet.
With rumors of it coming out, yes.
Well, you can't play it if it doesn't exist yet. I'm talking about what people have actually played. Who's with you, Inteltech? This is Boppo.
Hello. Wait,
I
I don't even.
Well, this is delayed,
Eh.
so
Hi.
whatever. You'll probably see him eventually, because this is like delayed. Then another is rat infested. Oh, I'm assuming the bad kind of rats, because a lot of rats are really sweet, but sometimes they're. I had a pet rat for a while. I thought he was a gerbil. I named him Joey, Joey the gerbil, and I had him like. This was like 2006, 7. I had him, something to that effect, and I was pretty young. I wasn't like I probably would have been like 8 or 9 actually, but he got mauled by a cat, so he died. I found his corpse in the front yard. Whenever I was looking through the yard because he was white, so he was like really easy to see. And I saw him. He was like mauled open. He looked exactly like Joey, and I was like, "Is that Joey?" And even like being that little of a kid, I was kind of like, "I'm hoping it's not," but he looks so similar that I'm pretty sure it's him because I don't think that'd be like an easy coincidence because Joey's missing, and now there's this rat sitting in my front yard that's split open. So I came to the conclusion that was Joey, and he was dead. So that was sad.
Oh yeah, I need to do my daily yeet.
Yeet. So that's. I mean, you don't have to if you're right here. You can just say it into the camera. No, you have to do the ritual.
I have to do the ritual.
The ritual. Okay. Well, oh my, I have so many windows open. There we go.
That's a lot of windows.
There's your yeah. There's your windows. At some point, I imagine at some point during the stream, Windows is gonna pop up and say, "Yo, bitch, restart me," because I haven't restarted this thing in like. What's my uptime? My task manager's open.
Oh God.
Uptime, 37 days, 20 hours, 48 minutes, and 37 seconds.
That's not bad.
That's not too bad.
I mean, I've seen over 1,000.
That's far from
on servers.
That's yeah. This I mean, like, what about for like desktops though? What's like the highest you've ever seen in uptime? I think the highest I've ever seen was about 1,000 hours.
Yeah, right around there.
So right around there, because I have gotten it to that point before. Well, not 1,000, I don't think, but I've gotten to a few hundred hours. I think the longest I ever went without restarting my computer was like 4 or 5 months. Actually, it was like 3 or 4 months because I think it wanted an update, so it really wanted me to restart. It's funny how people always say it's like, oh, Linux is so great because you don't have to restart it all the time.
You still have to restart.
Exactly, you still have to restart, and you can still get it with not restarting Windows. The only issue is Windows 10, you just have to like play around. Well, even ever since like Windows Vista or XP, you've had to like fiddle with it to get it to not restart whenever it feels like it. You know, because that's not really a new thing. Because you know, it would pop the little thing in the corner that says it's restarting in 10 minutes, and it wouldn't let you like back out of it.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like turn those off. But I turned all that off. I have my Windows 10 set to where it delays feature updates for as long as it'll let me, which is a year, 365 days. So I have it set to where it doesn't update major updates. Security updates, I only delay like a day or two, just in case. But feature updates, you know, like builds, I delayed for like a year. So I'm still on 1809, and 2004 just came out. So I'm about a year and a half out of date. I think this build actually ends support, I think, either today or like a couple days ago. So I think it's officially unsupported now, but I don't really care. I was running Windows 8 for a while. Not even 8.1, just normal 8. And I didn't really care that it was out of support. That computer's running Windows 7. At least right now. Anyways. Vacuum Dude says, am I okay? Only you can answer that question, dude. Craig LeBeck says, this is awesome. Keep up the great work, folks. Yes. And Telltech is an inspiration. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go look down my street for vacuums. Rats are creepy, bro. Hey, Inteltech, you are streaming early. Yes, that's because it started off as a test stream, but once we got it working, we just decided to keep streaming since by that time there were already a dozen people in here. So we didn't want to kick them all off and just say, okay, guys, go away, and we'll have you back here later. It's like, well, they're here already, so might as well just keep streaming. And I'm going to eat some gay donuts.
I don't know, man. Sounds pretty gay.
See, I was wondering what the hell... Oh, these are crunchy now.
Oh man.
I thought this was sealed. I guess not. But when do these expire? These are limited edition. Best by May 31st. Oh, they're still a day good.
A day.
A day. I mean, because it's still safe to eat them even after they expire. They just might not taste as good. See, I was wondering why this smells the way it does. That's because these are the Fruity Pebbles. These are like little pieces of Fruity Pebbles. That's why it smells fruity. Because it's fruity. It took me so long to figure that out, but that's because these are little pieces of Fruity Pebbles. Isn't that crazy? It's like a donut covered in mini Fruity Pebbles. Oh, that tastes like shit. Oh my word. Actually, it's not bad. It's just the texture is a bit more crunchy.
Okay, I think I just need to invoke the command, and that's it for...
I have 2 gay nuts left if you want them.
I don't know, after you say it tasted like shit.
No, they're actually pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, it tastes like a shitty, cheap donut covered in Fruity Pebbles. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, yeah. It took me so long. I was wondering why. See, you should get these. They're like limited edition. They're called Fruit Fetty. I got these at Big Lots. See, that's another reason. I think the reason they expire because I get a lot of these snacks from Big Lots. Whenever I bought my Hoover, I bought a bunch of snacks because whenever I'm sad, I buy a bunch of junk food and a vacuum cleaner. So, I got these because I think Big Lots sells these really cheap because they're usually about to expire. So, I also got, since my birthday's coming up, I got a thing of birthday cupcakes. And I wanted to save these for my birthday, but unfortunately they expire 11 days before my birthday is. So, I don't care, but I want to find a newer one. And last time I went to Big Lots, they were still expired on the same day. And they have these birthday cake Kit Kats. These are awful. These are disgusting. I do not like these birthday Kit Kats. Because these taste like, I think they're also like trying to have like the same Fruity Pebble sort of taste. But it just feels like there's sand in it. It just feels like crappy white chocolate with sand in it. That's what it feels like. So it's not the greatest. I don't know if you can see that. They sell food at Big Lots. Of course they do. They sell Big Lots. It's like the majority of their aisles are food. It's either food or furniture. And then sometimes they have other stuff too. At least my Big Lots. My Big Lots has food. It's not like a full-fledged grocery store, but it's kind of like, it's like slightly bigger than like a CVS or a Walgreens. So they still have more food there than what you would get at like a CVS or Walgreens. It's like twice as big as like a CVS food-wise. At least mine Big Lots is, or our Big Lots. Well, no, because you don't live. No, I guess it'd still be the closest Big Lots to you.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, our Big Lots.
Downtown, pretty much for me.
Right. So. Yeah, they sell food. They sell obviously furniture. That's what they're most famous for. I got this rug at Big Lots, and it's really nice. How do you like the rug? It was only $30.
Not bad.
Yeah. They had other ones that were like fancier, that were like $70, but I wanted to get this one because it was cheaper. So yeah, that's the trick. So, sorry to ask you if you sell an Auric XL Classic, if you would still ship. What? Sorry to ask you if you sell a Auric XL Classic, if you would still shipping it, and again, I'm sorry for asking. Are you trying to ask if I'll sell you the Auric XL Classic and ship it to you? Because yeah, I could do that. I might list it on OfferUp. I only sell vacuums through OfferUp if I'm going to ship them because they send me prepaid labels, so I don't have to pay for shipping. So, if you want, I can list it on OfferUp. I was probably going to keep the Classic, but now that I have the XL2 Ultra, I really don't need the Classic. I still need to clean out the bag dock, though, because I ran it a couple of seconds without the bag, so the outer bag is full of dirt. So I need to wash it and give it a little tune-up first and, refurbish it. And then I might sell it. I find it funny how I'm literally I'm pretty much just buying vacuums just so I have boxes to ship other vacuums. But it works.
Wait, what?
What am I looking at?
Okay. Now I got it. I understand what I'm doing now.
I don't.
They have two separate things. It's stupid.
Oh.
They have a group for each of your roles.
Right.
And then you get to select those roles and stuff, and then you have to create the command on top of that.
Hmm.
So it's,
Interesting. Is the post office open today? Oh, well, they're definitely closed by now. What the fuck?
Nani?
That's what this dude just sent me. It's just screaming. It's Finn. it's Finn from Adventure Time just screaming his head off.
Okay, I think I know what is going on.
I've only seen a couple of vacuum cleaners in Big Lots, at least in my area. Yeah, my Big Lots only has a few. The hell was that? I just explained. It's a little scream. It's Finn. I don't know what his last name is, but it's Finn.
I've always heard Finn. I've never seen anything else.
Well, it's Finn the human.
Well, yeah.
Jake the dog and Finn the human. The fun never ends. Adventure
time.
time. And then, of course, there's the intro to my favorite show.
Regular show?
Yes. I'm glad you caught that. I'm so glad you caught that. I'm still sad that show is... I can't find that show anywhere, and I love that show.
Okay, there we go. Now I fixed it.
Cool. I don't think he has a last name. Yeah, I don't think he does. Did you ever watch Malcolm in the Middle?
Just a little bit. Not much.
Do you know what their last name is?
No.
Wilkerson.
Hmm.
They never mention it in the show. Like, they deliberately, don't. They almost did it in the last episode, but they did a thing where they pretended like the mic, flared out so you couldn't hear the name, but their actual name is Wilkerson.
Hmm.
It's kind of like how in The Simpsons they hide what version of Springfield they're actually in. Do you know the answer to that one as well?
I actually do not know.
Springfield, Oregon.
Oregon, okay.
Mm-hmm. So The Simpsons take place in Springfield, Oregon.
Hmm.
Or, it's the closest parallel to it.
Whenever I was a kid and watched Simpsons, I was like, Springfield, Illinois?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what everyone did. I think there's a Springfield, Missouri too, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a Springfield.
Yeah, so since I grew up in Kansas City, we thought, oh, they're from Springfield, Missouri. And that's what everyone did because every Midwestern state has a Springfield, pretty much. And I think that's the joke. Is there a Springfield, Indiana? Probably. Springfield, Kentucky. Springfield, Kentucky. Springfield, Tennessee. Springfield. I'm trying to say Springfield, and I said Springville.
There's a Springfield in Virginia.
Springfield, Virginia. Okay, Google. How many Springfields exist in the U.S.?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, there are currently 33 populated places named Springfield in 25 U.S. states. Throughout the United States, there are at least 36 Springfield townships.
That's a lot. Including
5 in Wisconsin and 11 in Ohio. There's 11 Springfields in Ohio, and Ohio's
There's one at least everywhere.
Well, that's the idea. There's 33 popular places named Springfield, and there's 50
Florida.
states.
Florida man has his own Springfield.
I watch Family Guy and American Dad instead of The Simpsons.
Oof.
Good morning, USA. I got
a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
The sun in the sky has a smile on its
face,
and it's shining a salute to the American race. Oh boy, it's swell to say, good morning, USA. Good morning, USA. This is the Cleveland Show, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. There's old friends and new friends and even a band. There's good times and bad times, it's true love we share. And think I found a place where I'm proud to go. My happy mustache face, this is the Cleveland Show. Copyright.
Simply give the role command the name, select which role you want the bot to assign.
Let's see, you went live for 26 seconds. What happened? Testing the stream, that's why. I used to be obsessed with regular show and Adventure Time in 3rd grade. Every 3rd grader was, in our generation at least. I used to be obsessed with I just read that. I watched Family Guy, American Dad, and The Simpsons. I remember those shows so well. Regular show and Adventure Time were popular. Yes, they were, especially Adventure Time. And then it was Steven Universe for a while. I think Steven Universe just ended recently. Because people were obsessed with Steven Universe. I never got a chance to watch it.
Yeah, they ended Steven Universe, but then they did Future.
Steven Universe Future?
Yeah.
Like
unless they ended that recently.
They probably did. It's like a rule with Cartoon Network. They make a show, and then once it finally becomes popular, they axe it. That's pretty much Cartoon Network in recent years. But yeah, as far as like all the new Cartoon Network shows, I've watched very little of Steven Universe, but I did like what little bit I watched of it. Same thing with Adventure Time. Although Adventure Time I couldn't really get into as much, but I think nowadays I probably appreciate it a lot more than I did then. I love regular show. I love Total Drama. I love a lot of the older Cartoon Network stuff. Like Ed, Edd and Eddy was great. Foster's was great. Courage the Cowardly Dog was great. Billy and Mandy was great. Obviously, like the Tom and Jerry. They made like a Looney Tunes remake like a decade ago, which a lot of people hated, but I actually really liked it. What else? I think they made a new Powerpuff Girls. I never watched it though.
They did, but
It was like a movie or something.
yeah.
Everyone hated it from what I remember. Teen Titans. Again, everyone hated the new Teen Titans, the Go one. Like, I see why people hate it, but like I thought it was fine, you know. I don't think it's as good as the original Teen Titans, but I don't think it's like oh, it's the worst thing ever. I think it's just like it's okay, you know. There were some things I liked about it, and there were some things that I'm just kind of like lukewarm on. Yeah. And Johnny Bravo.
I hate that show.
You didn't like it?
I hated it. I hated it with a passion.
Why? It was just the character was annoying or something like that?
Everything was annoying about it.
Yeah. There was a very brief time where I thought that about Ed and Eddy. But I kind of love it's just mindless.
Oh, man.
I love it's just mindless stupidity. I hated the Powerpuff reboot and Teen Titans Go. Well, yeah, most people did. Last time I knew Cartoon Network had undergone a lot of change. Yeah. Let's see, what else? What are the other classic shows that I liked? Dexter's Laboratory. Remember when Cartoon Network did like live action shows for a brief time? They did Destroy, Build, Destroy, which I loved that show.
Yeah.
And then like all the other ones I forgot about. Literally every other show they did on there I forgot about. But I loved Destroy, Build, Destroy, and I like had no opinion on anything else. Yeah. You know. And then what else? Johnny Bravo and Justice League Unlimited. I don't think I ever watched Justice League.
I've watched
Unlimited.
that.
You have?
Yeah, it's like very only minuscule because I did not like DC at the time. I didn't really even like Marvel at the time either.
Yeah.
And I definitely hated Star Wars, and I still do.
Same.
People are going to hate us, and chat's just going to explode.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't hate Star Wars. It just doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
Like, I have no reason to hate it.
I had 3 VHS tapes of Star Wars as a kid.
Like, do you hate it, or are you just not a fan of it?
Definitely not a fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because hate's kind of a strong word. Like the franchise didn't kill your mom or anything. right?
Maybe.
But yeah, so yeah, like I just with Star Wars and Star Trek, even though it seems like the kind of thing they brought at my alley, it just never really appealed to me all that much. I don't know. Again, I don't hate it. It's just not my thing. I've always hated Star Wars. Okay, well, yeah, Buster's on the same page then. It's just so overrated. It's just crammed down our throats. Can we go like one friggin' year without having a new Star Wars movie, please? Or like, can we just go 1 year where everyone just shuts up about Star Wars for like just 1 year? Then again, I don't really hear many people talking about Star Wars now, so I guess it takes a friggin' global pandemic and economic depression to get people to stop talking about Star Wars. You know what? It's worth it. Who remembers? I love Spy Kids. I still have that on VHS.
Oh crap! Now that I think about it, Spy Kids. There was that one show with the 3 girls. It was like a Charlie's Angels but cartoon.
Like similar to Charlie's
Yeah.
Angels?
I can't remember what it was like.
I don't think I ever watched that. I don't think I ever watched Charlie's Angels either. The only reason I even remember Charlie's Angels was because it was a video game. Because I remember I think JonTron did a review of Charlie's Angels, I'm pretty sure, on the GameCube. I think it was. So
Remember this?
yeah.
Totally
Looks-
Spies.
it looks-
That's what it was.
See, now that I hear the name, now I remember it.
Yeah.
Like very faintly.
Yeah, it was like cartoon Charlie's Angels.
It kind of reminds me of Kim Possible,
Yeah.
which Kim Possible is great.
Yeah.
I wasn't as much of a Disney kid. I was more Cartoon Network and
Definitely Cartoon Network.
especially Nickelodeon. Like
Yeah.
I love all the old Nickelodeon
Yeah,
shows. I was a Nickelodeon kid.
Yeah, I was a Cartoon Network kid. I loved Ed, Ed and Eddie because it was stupid humor, and I loved stupid humor.
Yeah. See, and the thing I like about Ed, Ed and Eddie is that, I enjoy stupid humor, but I don't enjoy toilet humor at all. Like I despise it. And Ed and Eddie didn't do it very often. So like the majority of the time, it was just nice, mindless, mind-numbing entertainment. It was the kind of thing where if you were just done with the world and you wanted to shut your brain off and just go nuts, then it was kind of like the best show for that. And I think it ran for like what 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years. So
yeah, at least 5 years.
it ran for a decent amount of time.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
Yeah. Is it bad that I only watched Cartoon Network and Boomerang as a kid and never watched Disney or Nick? I don't see how that's bad. It's just whatever you watched. Sorry, Kim Possible. Yeah, Kim Possible's great. Yeah, it's not Kim Impossible. It's Kim Possible. It's the same.
Wait, it was Kim Possible? Not. Well, yeah, it was Kim Possible.
No, it was Kim Possible.
Yeah.
So it wasn't all one word, but it wasn't Kim Impossible. It
Oh,
was
okay.
Kim Possible. I think because it's just Kim then Possible, but the idea is that when you say it, it sounds like you're saying impossible.
Yeah.
I think that's the joke. That's the idea. But yeah, so Kim Possible was great. Good Luck Charlie, I really like. I always found that to be a really sweet show. Obviously Phineas and Ferb. You can't not mention Phineas and Ferb. Dog with a Blog was really underrated. That was a Disney show that was very short-lived, and I absolutely adored it. It was Dog with a Blog.
Oh, that
You know what
reminds.
I'm talking about?
No. Well, no, I don't actually. But
Oh.
Cat Dog.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Cat Dog. Angry Beavers as well, because they're kind of in a similar territory. I swear, like looking back and watching that show now, I swear they were gay. But the Rocco's Modern Life was easily my favorite out of the old. Someone with a motorcycle driving by. Rocco's Modern Life was easily my favorite show when I was a kid, and it still is one of my favorite shows. So like if someone like runs up to me on the street with a microphone and says, "What's your favorite Nick show?" Rocco's Modern Life. That's what I'm gonna say. Your favorite Nicktoon, so to speak, and that's Rocco. So Rocco was so amazing. I mean, it's basically the predecessor to SpongeBob, so like it's no secret why it's so good. Brady says hi. Gracelia, however you pronounce that, says, I didn't even have cable. That reminds me of the shows you didn't have through cable. You had, I think Bob the Builder was a non-cable show, right?
Was it? I
thought-
remember watching it as a kid.
Well, PBS Kids, right? PBS Kids was
Yeah,
that
was non.
that was over the air. That wasn't
Yeah.
cable. So if you didn't have cable and you just had like PBS Kids, you had Dragon Tales,
Dragon Tales Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase, yes.
Was Big Bear in the Big Blue House one of them as well?
I'm not as familiar with that one.
Oh,
Clifford.
that one's old. Like,
Clifford, though, of course. You can't not mention Clifford. I remember Jesse on. Jesse was a good show. I didn't really watch it all that much though.
oh man,
Bear the
that's
Big-
old.
1996. It ran for 9 years. 97 to 06.
Yeah, and that was like 1 year before I was born.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, Final Fantasy VII came out the same year as well.
So you were 98?
Yeah, I was 98.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm 21.
Yeah. I'm almost 20, so I'm 2000. Yeah, so Dragon Tales is really underrated. Even though like a lot of it's one of those shows that like everyone remembers and nobody talks about, whereas like everyone talks about Clifford.
Yeah.
Clifford's like the most popular one. Although I think Clifford, was that on PBS or was that on a different network? I'm pretty sure it was on.
Yeah, I think it's on PBS.
But yeah, Clifford was nice. Cyber Chase I didn't really watch all that much, but like nowadays I can kind of see like why everyone liked it. Although I don't really know much about it. Honestly, I'm just going based off the name because I don't really remember it.
I don't remember it
So I'm
either.
just-
I
I'm
was
just
such
like,
a kid
oh.
at the time.
Yeah, you don't remember shit like that. The one Rocco episode that I remember the most is I remember, and this is what made me remember Rocco, is I remembered a show where there was a kangaroo driving a car, and, no, he was sitting in a car with someone that he was, like, teaching or something, or some other girl who was driving the car, and she parked on the railroad tracks when the bars went down.
Oh no. Oh wait, wait, she or he? Because I remember there
Rocco was the passenger, so it was some chick riding the car or driving the car.
Huh.
I don't know.
Because I remember a movie and it was like based off of a book series, and it did the exact same thing.
No, this was on Rocco. Maybe the other thing did it first or did it later, but
No,
this is what I
probably
remember.
later. Probably later.
Well, because that episode would have been 94, 3,
Yeah.
maybe 6, because Rocco ran from 93 to 96.
Hmm.
So at the latest it would have been 96. So yeah, and I remember Rocco, since he wasn't driving, he was telling her like, "Go, go, go! The train's coming." Even though the bars were down, you could still like break through them.
Hancock was good as well. Remember that one?
No.
Okay.
I was nodding in agreement.
but it had the same scenario in the first little bit, and I think I still have like a beanie like hat
Oh right, yeah.
from Hancock. But that one starred Will Smith.
Oh. Jen still watches Caillou, everybody. I hated Caillou.
I hated that.
I hated Caillou so much. I don't know why. That show just always pissed me off. I don't know why. See, that's the show I get, like, it just irritated me.
Teletubbies are good stuff.
God, no. Not the,
Oh yeah.
the friggin' baby in the sun.
Oh yeah, she's grown up now.
She's like, what, 20, 30 something?
Yeah, she's around my age.
Yeah, so she's early. Yeah, because that would have been like, what, late 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah.
So yeah, because she was a baby.
Yeah.
So she's like...
Yeah, she
so
already has a
she's
kid of her own.
Damn.
Yeah.
That kid better... Are they still making Teletubbies?
No, they aren't.
Oh, I was going to say, if so, then her kid should be the one to do the
Yeah.
baby face. That was always creepy as hell, though. I always
Oh
hated
god,
that.
speaking of
baby face
creepy,
on the sun.
JJ the jet plane. Jeez, that is creepy.
It's like Thomas on meth.
No, Thomas on crack.
No, on meth. It looks like meth.
What about both?
Creth.
Crap.
It's Thomas on Creth. JJ the jet plane, man, that was so creepy.
It's like a worse version of Cars.
Or Thomas, yeah.
Or Thomas, yeah, Thomas.
Because Thomas was at least,
Yeah.
he was tolerable. Well, because the thing about Thomas is that I think the thing that makes it more creepy is that Thomas's face wasn't like flesh colored, whereas JJ's was. Like his face was like it was like you strapped a human face onto the front of a plane, and that's what made it 10 times more creepy. So I think that's why that looks so much more disturbing than Thomas, because Thomas's face is actually like train colored. Whatever that means, because it's gray. It's not peachish yellow pale color.
Barney was the good stuff.
Barney. Did you ever sing that modified version of the song about killing Barney when you were a kid?
Yes.
It was
Shoot him up a tree.
I
or
love
something.
you, you love me. Let's get together and kill Barney. with
I
the
can't
one,
remember it, but I remember singing it like a lot.
Yeah. And we were a fucked up generation.
We were.
I normally don't like to use the generational speak because normally people use it just to be dick, like your generation's lazy and that sort of shit. But it's
Oh, you millennials.
you middlelennials,
Millennials.
you middlelennials, you middling millennials. I would have got away with it too if it weren't for you middling millennials. That's the reboot of Scooby Doo. The boomers are like
boomers.
They're getting mad at the millennials. Like the millennial pulls off their fake costume.
Speaking about Scooby Doo, I hated that as a kid.
I didn't hate it. I was just kind of like, it's all right.
I just didn't like it.
You
Like
didn't
straight up didn't like it.
Well, which version? Because there's like 10 different versions.
I know there was like 10 different versions. I think the only version that I ever liked was the live action movies, like Scooby Doo 2. Velma was dummy thick.
Those movies are very polarizing. Like you either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are, they're kind of like, you should only ever do it animated.
Yeah. The Teen Titans, the Japan movie, that was definitely a great movie.
Not to be rude, but who is that next to you, Chance? That's Bappo.
Bappo Hotel.
Yes. So he is often a mod in the chat, but that kid was a fucking brat. I watched PBS since 2007, 2008. This Power Force 17, are you the one that you deserve to be destroyed due to having rusted screws? Is that a question? I mean 68 too. Barney, I can't remember the channel, but it's one of those. I only liked the classic Scooby-Doo from the 70s. Yeah, those were good.
Mm.
What about, didn't they make a Ghostbusters TV show?
TV show? I know they made the
I'm pretty
movies
sure they did.
and they did the remake, but I
Which
don't
was
remember
awful.
I didn't remember the TV show. I never heard about the TV show.
I could have sworn they made a Ghostbusters TV show. I thought I remembered, seeing clips of it.
Hmm.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just because I was thinking Scooby-Doo.
I mean,
it's
hey,
kind of similar.
Google's our friend.
Okay, Google. Was there a Ghostbusters TV show?
According to Wikipedia, Ghostbusters is a 1986 animated
Oh.
television series
Ah.
created by Filmation and distributed by Tribune
86.
Entertainment, serving as the sequel to Filmation's 1975 live-action television show The Ghostbusters.
Yeah, there's no wonder
The
why.
Ghostbusters.
The Ghostbusters. But yeah, that's no wonder why I never knew about it, because 86, that's a while back. That was before me.
Because the movie came out in 88? Something like that? Okay, Google. When did the Ghostbusters movie come out?
In Westwood, Ghostbusters was released on June 7th, 1984.
84.
So 2 years before.
And I'm glad that when I said that, it didn't pop up the new one. Because I hate how they just name it the same title. And
Yeah, I really hate how they do it as well.
Because then it makes you think that you don't have to watch the old movies. Because
Yeah.
it's which you kind of don't, because it's a separate timeline.
Oh yeah.
Also, another thing I hate about the new Ghostbusters is what is the point of having an actor in the old movie cameo if they're not doing the original role? Right? So if you have a cameo but they're just some stupid extra, what's the point?
Yeah.
There really is no point. I love Scooby-Doo. Yeah. A lot of people tend to like it. Let's see, what other shows existed?
Other shows.
Like cartoons.
I'm trying to think. Chaotic. That was a real... Dinosaur King.
Crypto. Since
Oh,
we're
yeah,
on
yeah.
PBS, Crypto the Super Dog.
Yeah, Crypto's a super dog. And then I remember a couple of other shows from my
I
childhood
love that.
Chaotic, Dinosaur King,
Dinosaur King, yes.
and Sonic X. Oh man, that stuff was golden.
I don't think I ever watched that one.
I love Sonic X. Man, that stuff was my childhood.
I know Sonic had a lot of old shows back then.
Oh yeah, that reminds
in,
me
the
about that
mid to late 90s.
Sonic Friends, wasn't it? The jazz band or the band? one?
Band.
Yeah. Remember where they were Sonic Underground? I think that's what it was.
I'm unfamiliar. You gonna bing it?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was short-lived. 99 to 2000.
Wait, it was that short? Wow.
That's what it said. That's what I'm reading.
Wow.
I fucking hated Crypto. Why? I loved Crypto. Crypto, the super dog. I haven't listened
Oh
to it in so long.
god, Dinosaur Train. I remember seeing ads for that. Whenever my sister came over to the States, she watched a lot of SpongeBob, and we'd always see ads for that.
Yeah. Or what's the one with the robots? Roly Polioli.
I remember that. That is old.
I don't remember
Really?
much about that.
Really, really old. It was a bunch of basic shapes put into a human
Like
form.
stilts, yeah.
Yeah, stilts basically. That
It was all right,
yeah.
from what I remember.
That's
It
how I
was
got the name for
fine.
Roly Poly from Sow Bugs, or for Sow Bugs.
I thought that's where everyone got the name from in the Midwest. For those bugs.
The show? Or
No, aren't we talking about like how people called those bugs roly polies?
well, yeah, everybody called those bugs Roly Polies, but
Here in the Midwest, anyways.
at
like-
least.
Because like some other people call, I forgot the other names for them because I always call them roly polies, but I think they're actually called
Sow Bugs.
sow bugs. Yeah.
That's the
That's
scientific name,
yeah.
kind of. It's not Latin, but scientific.
What does Latin have to do with science?
Everything.
Oh, okay.
Or a lot, anyway. It's
Yeah.
for classification.
Right.
Yo, Gabba Gabba. Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
that show. Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
That was Nickelodeon.
That was?
Yeah, it was.
I thought that... Oh, yeah, that
or-
would have been Nickelodeon.
Well, not like Nick. It was Noggin,
Noggin, yeah, that's right.
which is now Nick Jr.
Yeah.
Because like that was back when they had them all. Like, separate
I
names.
remember not... I remember the...
Moose and Z.
Yeah.
Moose and Z. I love them so much. You know, Noggin still exists now. They brought it back,
They
but
did?
it's like a mobile app. So it's like the mobile Nick Jr.
Okay.
So they're, and I think Moose and Z came back as well, which just warms my heart how they're still like using that, and they brought back the old logo and everything. So I love that, and of course Nicktoons Network. That's back when it was Network, and they played like Kablam. Remember Kablam?
I did not remember Kablam.
And then there was like a spin-off of it about these like action figures. It was kind of like what's that show? It's that Adult Swim show where they use the action figures, but it's like more adult oriented. Robot Chicken.
Yeah, Robot Chicken.
So it was kind of like a kid's version of like Robot Chicken.
Okay.
So that's kind of like the best way I can describe it. And it was, the only reason I remember is I remember watching a short clip where it was a caveman and like an alien. It was a caveman and an alien, and they went into a bathroom, and it was literally just them like fumbling with all the shit in the bathroom and trying to figure out how it works. And the episode ended with the caveman knocking over the toilet, the water started spraying out, and then the entire room filled up, and I'm assuming they both drowned or something.
That is the darkest way to
'Cause
go.
well, that's how I remember it. I remember they filled up with water until like they were underwater, and then the skit ended, and then it showed you the Nicktoons Network logo.
God. That is so dark.
I think it was like a bumper. You know, like how like the channel ads,
Yeah.
like when you're watching the channel, and it'll show you an ad for the channel you're already watching.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And it would show that if I remember correctly, I can't find it online anywhere. I thought I tried to look a while ago, and you saw the Nicktoons Network logo.
Yeah.
And you know the Nicktoons Network, it was like had that like little globe with like the splat marks on it.
Yeah.
You know. And I remember the
You talking about Robot Chicken, that reminded me of He-Man.
Oh, He-Man.
Skeletor 2.
I don't know that much about He-Man, but I know that like it was a big deal.
I've watched at least 3 episodes of He-Man. In fact, I think I had a VHS tape of He-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonder Pets.
That's old. Well,
No, Wonder Pets was like 2003.
yeah, that was 2003, and it went until at least 2010, I believe.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. But that's still old because it's just like my sister used to watch it a lot, and it's just nostalgic kind of because
I loved the Wonder Pets. I don't think the Wonder Pets was around for too long. I know the Backyardigans was around for a while.
They were around for a
I
while.
loved the Backyardigans.
Neopets.
Neopets. I remember, or Club Penguin specifically.
Oh yeah.
Well, those are
But
separate.
Buster's a big fan of Club Penguin.
Because he got his account hacked. I remember staying up until 6 a.m. watching Adult Swim when I was 8, and my mom caught me watching American Dad. Who wants Buffalo Wild Wings with buffalo wings? What?
What? I mean, food sounds good at this point, but didn't you want to take me to Wendy's?
Do you want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings? Or are they?
Hey,
Oh no, wait,
no,
they're not
yeah,
open
they're probably
now.
not open.
Shit. Well, I can still take you to Wendy's later.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can go through the drive-through.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing because the lobbies aren't open
Yeah.
quite yet. I think that stuff's starting to open
Slowly.
soon.
Yeah, we're right now over where I work. We are around phase 3, and we should be going to like phase 2 or phase 4.
How many phases are there?
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
So is phase 5 like complete lockdown, and phase 1 is like barely lockdown?
Yeah, I can't remember the order, but it's either way.
Something
but
to that effect.
right around June 15th is whenever we start going back to work.
Okay. Like normally working?
Yeah, normally working.
That's good. That's good. I've just been doing this. Because I can't.
I mean, yeah, technically speaking, it's your only source of income.
It is. And actually selling the stuff after Memphis.
Oh, yeah, that
which
reminds me.
obviously I have a ton of inventory right now.
You still have yet to put out your Patreon.
That's true. I forgot about that. Shit. I'll have to do that. I have the page like set up. I just need to do like the final couple tweaks and launch it. So maybe afterwards we'll look at that. And
Okay.
but yeah, let's see. Bob the Builder was my inspiration.
Bob the Builder. I had Bob the Builder toys, like actual toys.
I think I did too. Did you ever? I think I already asked you this. Did you ever have? No, I already asked you this. So you didn't have the GeoTrax, right?
Yeah, I did not.
Because we looked at that last time. We were looking at all the sets.
Yeah, I had like.
I was showing you like all the sets, and you were just
yeah,
like,
I had the
you were just
actual
like, I
models,
don't
like
care.
model tracks.
Right. But
Duck Dodgers.
yeah, I think I would like to get another Like I wouldn't buy like a whole set. I just like buy like a starter kit, like one that would like take up like half this rug, and so that way if I wanted that little bit of nostalgia, I could just pull it out of a box and just mess with it. I know I still have the tubs and tubs of those trains at my mom's house, but I don't know if she still has those or if she like sold them off or something. Because she sold off my vacuum, so I don't know if she still has my tracks as well. And there was like good $2,000 worth of stuff. See, what I wanted to do is I wanted to keep those, so that way if I had a kid in the future, or if like family member brings over their kids, then they can play with the trains.
Yeah.
Like in the future when I get my own place and I'm married and all that, and family's starting to come over to my house for family get-togethers, which hopefully will happen at some point. Before I die.
Japan's going to be tough as I turn on my flashlight.
Yeah.
Japan's going to be tough to immigrate to, but I'm going to work through it.
Especially with the virus.
Well, yeah, with the virus, but I don't plan on going there like next year, yes, for a trip.
Well, it's still gonna have an effect because this shit's gonna keep everyone on
their
on
toes
lock.
for a couple
decades, honestly.
Well, I don't know about decades. Maybe at least
a decade.
Yeah, a decade.
A decade. And then even like 2 decades from now, it'll still be like a lingering sort of thought. It'll be like, hey, remember that one thing? Kind of like 9/11. How it's like it's been 20 years at this point, but people still remember it.
Hey, remember that one?
Remember 9/11?
Remember that one shitty year, 2020?
Someone's gonna like take that little clip of me laughing out of context, and they're gonna be like, "This is proof that Intelitech's a Nazi or something."
Oh God.
I still have Toy Story toys in my attic. Oh, did they make actual Toy Story toys?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I had a Buzz Lightyear figure.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's like the same as in the movie.
I wouldn't say same.
Similar enough.
Yeah, similar enough. Instead
Obviously, it
of
doesn't come to life.
Yeah, obviously. But it was mostly just stickers instead of like the LED or the.
It's like a shitty. It's just like a normal shitty little toy. That's a smart idea, though. You make a movie about toys, and you can just release actual toys, and no one can give you shit for it because that's what they're supposed to do, right? That was probably their thought process. They're like, look, people keep accusing us of like hoarding out all of these franchises, but if we just do it toys in the first place, then people can't bitch when we release toys.
We made toys about toys.
We made toys about toys.
I made the toy out of a toy.
Toyception.
Toyception. Beautiful.
Anyways, who want a Hoover commercial? Is that saying who wants a Hoover commercial in 1995? I don't know. Are you saying like a commercial grade Hoover or like an actual TV commercial? I don't know. Have you ever had a MacBook? I have not.
I do not want a MacBook.
I want one just like to mess with, but it wouldn't be my main laptop because here's the thing: I would consider using a MacBook as the main laptop if Mac OS stops being a piece of shit, and if they add a touchscreen, and if they make it to where it's a lot. Basically, there's no scenario routing.
I would buy an Apple if Apple, like, quits their current like business practices and like their proprietary stuff, like no third-party repairers, all that stuff.
So if they're more like right to repair friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd definitely.
Because I hate that too.
Yeah.
Whenever I fix iPhones and stuff, it's always a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So that's really frustrating. I haven't worked on any iPhones.
Touch ID does not work because button does not work.
Yep. Ever since, and then then it's even worse with the 7 because then the button just doesn't work at all.
Yeah, I wonder how it's like with the 10 because.
Well, there's no button, so there's.
Well, yeah, there's no button, but they have that battery issue.
They also have the True Tone.
True Tone.
So if you replace the display and you don't reprogram it to the serial number that's on the phone, then you won't get the True Tone anymore. Which all the True Tone is just like a fancy blue light filter, so it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it is still an annoying thing they shut off if you replace a screen. Even if you take, and like same thing with the batteries, if you take 2 brand new ones and you swap them over, it'll still fuck up. Like that's so stupid.
I hate Apple for that.
Let's see, these stupid bitches in my country are protesting about something that happened all the way across the country. I love my iPhone 6s. I liked mine too. Does your friend like Apple? Obviously not.
Yeah. OnePlus 6T, everyone.
OnePlus 6T, and I have the Note 9. But yeah. How do you feel about those protests? You want to get political?
Oh, that stuff?
In Minneapolis? Want to talk about that since it's been shoved down our throats for the past 5 days?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not very political because I hate both of them and I despise American politics.
Joe Biden or Donald Trump?
Neither. Because fuck both of them.
Yeah. Man, we're fucked. We are fucked. So we got 2 old...
Through the mouth, through the butt.
All the various orifices. All the orifices.
Through the ear.
Through the nose, through the belly button.
The belly button.
Through the pinky toe. Or in between the pinky toes.
Oh, God.
Through the...
We're going to get someone off in the chat.
Yeah. What app do you recommend me to use to find a camera progressive 100, 200, 400?
eBay.
OfferUp. Well, both.
Oh, yeah, both.
Especially OfferUp. BusinessFan1 says, Trump! So I have iPhone 11, and I enjoying with iPhone 11. Love that grammar. Fuck Trump, he can go to hell. Well, there you go. The
chat has blew up.
The chat has devolved into caveman status.
Boomer status.
So are you not gonna vote then? You're just gonna sit out? Are you gonna vote local, or are you just gonna not vote at all?
Not vote at all.
For nothing?
Well, I mean, considering I plan on moving out of the country.
You don't have to give a shit.
Yeah, I don't have to care.
It's not like it's gonna affect you anyways. Just leave.
Yeah, just gotta leave. And I'm definitely saving up.
Keep track of the Japanese elections.
Well, yeah.
Or are you gonna care about that either? Probably not.
I'm probably going to care because I plan on going for citizenship rather than permanent residence.
Oh yeah, so they're probably gonna want you to know some shit about it.
Well, I have to live in the country for 5 years at least, so...
Unless you marry, right?
If you marry, then
it's only 2 years?
3. At least.
Okay.
Or, well... Yeah, at least.
So if you meet someone the day you get there and decide to marry them immediately, which is obviously not a good idea, then you can...
Or if I meet someone there while I'm on my, a tourist visa.
Oh.
Because I'll still... For whenever I actually go over there to live, I'm going to have to work off of a work visa. I'm not
for at least a bit.
Yeah.
Just like if you immigrated here under work.
Yeah.
You would have a temporary work visa. Although I'd imagine Japan's probably a lot smoother than here because our immigration system here is a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's a lot. From what I've seen, it's a lot smoother in Japan.
COVID isn't killing the people. It should. Trump is in the should category. Racist, demented, old bastard.
Bastard.
Yeah. I mean, Biden's racist too. If you don't vote for me over Trump, you ain't black. Did you hear that?
I have not heard that. That sounds very demented.
Because he has dementia. Have you seen him? He's like, poor kids are just as talented as white kids. Obviously, it's a gaffe. He meant to say rich kids, but he said white kids. Assuming that the poor kids are black. Oh, he's
That
fun.
is a lot of Freudian slips. Oh man, that is bad.
And it's the black voters that got him the nomination in the first place, which is the crazy thing. Despite all that, they still voted for him. The younger black voters went for Bernie, but the older ones went for Biden. So but we're stuck with Biden now. If you want something other than Trump, of course, Jesse Ventura is gonna run for Green Party.
Jesse Ventura? No.
Yeah, you know Jesse Ventura. He's like a wrestler or some shit.
Huh. Hey, I vote for a wrestler.
Vote for a wrestler. Or I think there was a Libertarian Party candidate, but he dropped out because a bunch of people were bitching at him. So I don't know if the Libertarian Party is gonna have a nominee. Not that it matters. The third party's not gonna win
Oh,
anyways.
jeez.
Buster, if you're voting for Trump, then fuck you. Well, he's not voting for Trump, and because he can't vote, so.
Yeah, you can't vote it.
Oh.
Oh. You didn't have to do that, Craig.
Yeah, too late. Jeez, this going cray. Oh, it's all right. Hey, we got to see it though, so we got the laugh out of it, and now it's gone. So the people in the chat don't get pissed off, or people watching it don't get pissed off because the stream got mildly political.
Mildly.
But yeah. I don't know, because my Facebook was just clogged up with a bunch of people, like, saying a bunch of nasty shit that Trump said. And, you know, everyone's getting mad because Twitter's not fact-checking him. So people are getting pissed off saying, Twitter's censoring him, even though they're just fact-checking what he's saying. Because he was like, if people do mail-in ballots, then the election's going to be rigged, and I'm not going to win. Basically, he's trying to make an excuse for if he doesn't win.
Oh, my God.
And Biden's also making an excuse for he doesn't win. Neither of them are going to win.
That is some bad victim.
I mean, one of them is going to win, but you know what's going to lose? The country.
Yeah, country's definitely going to lose.
Either way.
Yeah.
Just like we did last time.
Yep. Going in from both ways.
Uh-huh. So. Anyways. Let's just try to not explode on each other. Yep. We don't need to fight. We can agree to disagree, and we can disagree to disagree. What?
What?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So that'd be basically like agreeing to agree.
Sure.
Sure.
Nothing makes sense anymore. Let's just quit trying to pretend like
the
shit
world
makes
is a
sense.
lie.
We're in a global pandemic. We've got an economic depression, and we got two old demented rich guys trying to run the country from their basements. So like,
I mean, technically speaking, Bernie was also pretty rich as well.
Yeah. So was FDR.
Yeah.
I think Bernie was not as rich as Biden and Trump. I think he's still the poorest, if you can say, member of the Senate. But you know, because it's funny because people say they're like, he has 3 houses, so he has no room to complain about stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but only one of those is like actually his. The other 2 were inherited. And besides, it's like, who gives a shit? Like, if you know, I don't know. I remember I saw this one thing where it said, where I said, Bernie on his birthday should share 90% of his birthday cake, and then someone said, "Well, that's how it works." That's how it works.
Before.
That's how it works when you have friends, because they're trying to say like, "Oh, you socialist, you're
I
all
mean,
that."
technically speaking, whenever I have my own birthday, I do not share my cake.
But do you have anyone with you?
My dad, my sister, and that's it. But on my 21st birthday.
Is it like a full size birthday cake though? It's not.
Oh
like
yeah,
a
it's a
tiny one?
full size.
It's a full. Yeah.
It's full size. 21st birthday, it was just like chocolate like base, chocolate like on the top, and then like chocolate sprinkles. Death.
That made my head hurt.
Death.
How?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm dead yet, or I'm. Yeah, I just don't know how I'm not dead yet.
You don't know how you're dead yet.
I just don't.
You'll
know.
figure it out eventually.
I'm going brain dead over this.
Lego Man's Chance. What? Let's just try to not explode each other. Hello, Oliver. What? What do you want, Lego Man's? Papa. Okay, now he's just. Okay, he said hi.
Bappo, ortil.
Barpo. 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 Bapo.
Bappo. Oh yeah, speaking of which, because I have my name set to Bappo in Japanese in Discord.
It's set to.
No, it's quite literally saying Bappo.
Oh, just in Japanese?
Yeah, it's in Japanese.
Oh. Well, I read it as. Because I can't read Japanese.
Yeah, it's quite literally Bappo.
Okay.
But
So it's still Bappo.
Yeah, it's still Bappo either way. But whenever I get citizenship, I'm going to have to create a Japanese name that can be actually transferred to Japanese characters. So,
Oh.
yeah. So I'm going to be
Because Jesse's not a Japanese.
Well, I mean, you can still convert it to Japanese. It's just, why would I want to stick with Jesse and then Raitu?
You're saying you have the option to change your
Yeah.
name, so you might as well use it.
Yeah,
right?
legally, I have the option
If
to
you
change my
want
name.
to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can always change your
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
But you want to change your name to something that's more easily Japaneseable.
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 I mean, Kuroha can always tell us. Toka?
I'm just nodding in agreement. I don't know what you're saying.
I've missed
go
Kuroha
ahead.
Toka. He or she has not been in our chat for a while.
Who?
Kureha?
Kureha.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You haven't seen or the
Is that a trans? Is that
Kureha Toka?
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen her either. I think it was a girl. But yeah.
I can't remember if it was. If
Pretty
she
sure it
w-
was.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen her either.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Please say hi to me. No, I will not say hi to you, Oliver.
Hi, Oliver.
We did it at the same time. Hi, Oliver. Yes, hello. See, I keep crossing my arms like this, and then I keep like trying to, because like you hold it and it changes your watch face. So I end up doing that because I'm so used to not wearing my watch that I do this, and I need to get in the habit of doing this again. Or I could just wear it on the other wrist, but I like it on the left wrist. But yeah, because my watch band broke like 3 months ago, and I finally just got a replacement band. I got it on Amazon for like $6. It's just a blue silicone band because the original band snapped, or one of the like clippy pieces snapped off the actual band, like tore off. I still have one part of the band was fine. It's just one side wasn't. So I still have that somewhere around here. I think maybe I threw them both away. Please say hi to me. Hi.
Niet.
Isn't that Russian?
Yes.
That's Russian for no, right?
Yeah.
I remember it because it was in a Good Mythical Morning episode where it was diet versus Nyet.
I watch a lot of Boris.
Boris Johnson?
No, Life of Boris.
Oh. You tell how ingrained in politics I am, I immediately went to Boris Johnson. Bissell time. Bought a Dyson DC-15 for $130 and it's in great condition. I don't know why you're shouting, but that's wonderful. I still have the one that I paid $10 for, and it's still sitting in the laundry room and it's in shit condition. It needs a really good cleaning, and I still haven't worked on it yet.
Yeah. For Discord, I'm going to work on it later since we're all mostly involved with this. So.
All right.
I'm going to.
I mean, what else is there even left to do?
Setting up the bots, and I was going to do some like organization of the chats. And that's pretty much it.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm going to set a mod to administrator.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. And that should be good for now.
Yeah, good for now, and then I can take care of it later on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So will you be able to take care of it remotely now?
Oh, yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
because
want-
I have the same level of permissions as you, but I cannot delete.
Which is good.
Yes.
Not that you would, but you know, it's good to have that level of insurance just in case.
Yes.
So, yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty fancy. Lego Man says Bissell time. I actually bought one. It's still sitting in the box.
Oh yeah, you have the Bissell in your car whenever I went around to the back.
What?
Or not a Bissell, but
Dirt
a vacuum.
Devil?
Yeah, that's
In a
what it
red
was.
box? Yeah. You think I don't know that? It's in the front seat.
I mean,
it's kind of hard.
I mean,
to miss.
I don't. I'm not a vacuum person.
No, I'm saying like I thought you were like reminding me of its existence. Like
Oh.
I thought that's what you were trying to say. That like remember that you have that in the front of your car.
Oh.
And I'm like I know.
True.
Yeah. I mean you don't know. Well now you know.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
do
dirt-
now.
It's a Dirt
Yes.
Devil. It's a Dirt Devil Breeze. It's sitting in the box. I bought it at Big Lots.
Yeah.
I actually bought it because I actually didn't really want it, but I bought it because it's an old model they discontinued, so they found some new old stock of it, and it was only like $50. So I was like, I'm sure I got a collector friend who would probably pay me like $70 for this, so I grabbed it. That's probably never gonna happen, but it's still sitting in the box. And plus, I have the older version, so I can do a video comparing the two. Because I used to have that exact version. I actually had 2 of them. Not at the same time, but like over the years. And so I thought, hey, now I get one that's brand new. It has all the attachments. And yeah. And I can like do an actual review on it. So that's been like my way of justifying buying new vacuums is I can do a review on it. And the review will make me like $3. And that'll totally pay for the $80 I paid for the vacuum. So that's cool. I mean, what did my last review get? Let me check. Okay, there it was lagging for a bit. Oh, there's Hank Hill. Let's see. So what did my last vacuum?
Dang it, Bob.
Damn it, Bobby.
Good dang it, Bob.
Enjoy your new rug. Oh, that's sweet. So this person's most recent comment. You're a crazy person who has a very bad vacuum cleaner. Go and use your head. Get a quiet vacuum. Okay! Exclamation part. A bunch of @ signs. I'm gonna heart that. Wow, that carpet straight out of the 70s. That vacuum never stood a chance. Had a good day, and then he signed it his name. Mike Brady, even though his YouTube name is
Mike Brady.
Poop Man. You should keep the Dirt Devil broom vac.
Yeah,
Get a soccer mom SUV. Bissell Fan 1 says that he loves SUVs. My grandmother is a hoover. So many vacuums they've been hoping every vacuum gets loved and appreciated. I'm searching for my Lubus, Pepper, now it's clock, black one.
yeah, I can't wait for... I have a couple stuff coming in. I got 2 things in total.
Stuff.
Yeah, two things in total, and I also have to pay off my AT&T bill. Yeah. But I've got this coming in. It's actually pretty cute.
Oh, that's adorable. Show the video. It's so cute.
I don't know if it'll focus. Hopefully it will.
If not, then just wear it next time.
Yeah, I'll make sure to wear it. Yeah.
I just bought a, I just realized, I just remembered it now. I bought that a while ago and it still hasn't arrived yet. have you ever heard of the company T-Turtle?
T-Turtle. No.
Well, I bought one of their shirts because they make really adorable shirts. I think I bought the one of like the little fox wearing the headphones, and like the little chibi fox wearing headphones. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but you'll see it whenever I get it. And
yeah, we could both wear it on stream.
Of course. And so I've been wanting and they had like a deal where like a couple of their shirts were like $12 a piece instead of like normally like 20 something. I think they're normally 24 and they were half off for 12. So I picked one up, and I wasn't sure what size to get, so I just got a medium, I think. So I also didn't want to order more than one because I want to make sure it was the right size. Because I've noticed that even though I have the quarantine bod going on, I felt like I've always worn shirts that were way too big. Like I used to wear XLs, and I'm a medium. Like,
I'm a large.
I mean, I'm a large per se, but I prefer tighter fitting shirts, so I'd rather wear a medium because it's more snug, and some mediums are more snug than others. So some mediums I can get away with wearing, and some are just too tight. So, I just kind of got it. I was like, maybe I'll see, and that way, if it's medium and if it doesn't fit, then I can get a large, and then once I figure out which of the two sizes is better for me, then I'll buy like 6 of them. In all the different styles that I want, because they're all just like black shirts with like cute little designs on them. There's like with dinosaurs and foxes and wolves and that sort of thing. That's how my dad says it. It says wolves.
I've been watching a lot of Rose Doodle, and oh my god, she's cute. Like her voice is really cute.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Rose Doodle.
Rose Doodle.
VR chat.
No.
She's super cute. Not gonna lie, she's super cute.
I love cute. Cute is nice. Oh, apparently a bunch of people got mad. You guys collect vacuums? He doesn't. I do. I mean, I don't really collect vacuums. I mean, I only have a couple, right? I only have a couple.
Yes.
I've got like a wall of let's see. Let me do a live count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I have 27 vacuums in this room alone. I have 27 vacuums in this room. That's a lot.
Yes, and I only have 4 total. So.
At all.
At all. Yeah. At all.
So I have a couple more than you do. I'm trying to sell a few of them though, like some of the ones up front that are like all cleaned out and everything. One of them I have to give back to a friend. One of them I have to ship out to someone on Monday. So 2 of those will be going away for sure, and then a couple others I'm trying to sell and failing because people don't want to pay for shit nowadays.
I hope you don't mind if I play this on your stream.
That's fine.
It's.
You are cute and you cannot tell me differently.
That's just her voice. She's that is skit.
That reminds me of Wolfie Chew. Have you ever heard? Canada? What the fuck?
Yeah, she's Canadian.
Oh, perfect.
She's actually older than me.
How old?
25.
Wow.
She also has a husband.
What does her husband sound like?
I don't know.
She's not doing like a voice?
No, that's her
That's
actual voice.
Natural speaking.
Natural voice.
Oh my god. Honestly, like, I like her voice, but at the same time, like, it would be torture to have that voice.
Oh god.
Because just people think you're like joking and trying to be stupid, but it's like it's your actual voice.
Yeah.
People think you're trying to like act cute and stuff, and
I've watched a couple of her.
It probably
streams.
annoys people. You know, I mean, I like it, but it's like, it's probably like a polarizing sort of thing. I think my voice is pretty normal. I would think, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is my voice stupid?
My voice is probably dumber.
Yours is more like stereotypical nerdy, kind of.
Yeah, I
It's
can
like
see that.
it's
I
like a
can see
little
that.
bit more higher pitched, like by default, but it doesn't have as much of like a
Congestion?
range. Yeah, and also it's not as like all over the place. Like my voice will just randomly fluctuate in like 17 different octaves. So whereas yours is kind of more consistent.
Yeah.
So for the most part, at least that's what I mean. I'm not a voiceologist, so I'm not like an
Yeah,
expert.
I'm definitely not.
So I don't know. Maybe it is more intricate that I'm picking up on, or because my ears are really weird, and they don't work right. Because it's like sometimes like basic stuff I can't hear, but then it's like if someone blows like a dog whistle or something, I would hear it.
Well, I mean, yeah, a lot of people can hear the mosquito like repellent. I believe I still can. It was like a year or 2 ago that I tried to listen to it, and it was like, oh yeah, I can hear that. But older people, I think maybe 40s or 50s, can't hear it anymore.
Right, because like you get hearing loss over
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Enough of the violence. Thank you. Games and cardboard. I don't have that many vacuum cleaners. If I don't have a specific vacuum, I make like Lego replicas of them. Huh. I have 14 Dysons. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 Dysons. So I have half as many Dysons. I'm supposed to have another Dyson, but
Which one is this right here?
That's a Hoover.
Hoover.
Hoover
Okay.
Runabout.
Yeah, that's pretty old. So.
That's from I checked the date code. It's from I think it's from 88.
88.
So it's easy the oldest vacuum in my collection. To be honest, I really don't use it, and I really don't want to use it because it doesn't have a hose. So I don't want to use a vacuum that doesn't have a hose. And if I am, I'll use my Orc. And plus that needs, you can see the bag's kind of like poking out the bottom because that little bottom part is torn on the soft bag.
Yeah.
So I need to find a replacement for that. It still works without it, but it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
it's not like supported. It's just like hanging off the bag mount. So I'm worried that if the bag gets too heavy, it might just rip off, which would not be good. So, anyways, what was I talking about?
Meme review.
Meme review. Oh, I'm not a fan of memes.
The memes.
The memes. The memes are not my favorites. I don't know.
I'm all for all sorts of humor. Dark humor, toilet humor.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff.
I like dark humor. I don't like toilet humor. And I don't like a lot. There's some memes that I'm okay with. You're gonna try to show me some, aren't you?
Yeah. It's pretty dark.
If it's dark, that's fine. Hey, Morty, look. I turned myself into a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick. What?
You remember that Pickle Rick meme a while back?
No.
Funniest shit I ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
I went off the episode of Rick and Morty, and that one's just yeah, a little dark.
Yeah. I have a Power Force Helix Turbo Rewind. Braden just got one of those. She just bought one today. Damn it. I still keep doing that. Craig says, I don't really have a favorite. May is funnier than meme. Yeah. But Braden, she just got a Power Force Helix Turbo Rewind. Literally just today. She just made like an unboxing video of it. And she got hers at the same time I got that one. Which I don't think did I post about that in the server? I think I did.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
Yeah. So I gotta do an unboxing video of that. So that's annoying.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming you got that other one sent back, or well, you
Which
didn't
one?
send it back, but the one that made your room smell like crap.
That's that one. That orange one right there, that Dyson.
Yeah.
So the thing, I made an update video on that because you can see if you look back behind, I have another one of the exact same model, and that's one that I got locally. So that one, that piece of shit in the front, I don't know if people can hear me because I'm far away from the mic, but I actually, and I said this on the video, I did like an update and I pinned a comment where the seller, after I told them everything that was wrong with it, at first they tried to only give me a $30 refund. And then I was like, no, I'm going to send it back for a return. And I opened a return with eBay. The seller accepted the return request, and then the seller just said, we've refunded you, just keep it.
Okay.
So I got it for free. So it smells like shit, but I got it for free. The Cyclone smells like dog piss. But then the reason I think is because you can see the Cyclone looks like it doesn't look like it's too dirty. So I think they ran a bunch of water into it, and I think they didn't wash it out properly or take it apart, so it must have gotten moldy. And that's probably why that little bit of dog piss smell that was in there probably got worse. So, so I think what I'm gonna do is the handle lock is still broken on it. The only reason it hasn't fallen over is because it's squished up against another vacuum. But everything else, like the brush roll did turn, it did have suction. It's not in too terrible of condition. The attachment that it came with isn't for it, but that's no big deal. So I'll probably just strip it apart, hopefully get the smell out of it, and if I can get the smell out of it,
That's gonna
sell
be
it.
tough. Yeah, that's
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be tough.
And I think the smell, because the wand itself doesn't smell too bad. The hose has a bit of a smell, but it's very minuscule, so you could probably get away with it. But it's mainly from the Cyclone assembly. So worst case scenario, even though I got it for free, I could buy a $30 Cyclone assembly, throw that one away, and then sell the vacuum for $100. So if push comes to shove and I can't, and a filter, because the filter is also awful. But if I throw both those away and I just buy another Cyclone assembly, I could still sell it and still get like $60 profit out of it. I don't know if I'll be able to replace the handle lock.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, you're already making a profit.
Right. Because I mean, if I sold it for $5, I'd get profit out of it.
Yeah.
Because I got it for free at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, maybe there's like a few cents that I may have like missed in between. I mean, because I think I paid like $160. I think I paid like $160.80. I think they were refunding me
And
like
you got-
$160.27 or something
I
stupid
thought you
like
got
that.
paid back, or I thought you got refunded like $149.
We're splitting hairs at this point.
Yeah.
You know, so like it's such a little. If there is a difference, it's so little that I don't really care. You know, because hell, I mean, I would even. I mean, if I found it and it was in that condition, I would willfully pay like $20 for it. You know, well, probably like 10, 20. I paid 10 for the 15. That's filthy. Which I don't know if you saw that one. That's in the laundry room, and you can see how filthy it is. It doesn't really have much of a smell. The smell's just like dirt, you know. So it just needs a deep clean.
Just suck up some bleach.
That could do it.
That could do it.
But it also would probably like, because doesn't bleach like eat away at plastic?
No.
No.
Well,
Or like rubber?
from what
Because wouldn't it like damage the hose? Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know, because whenever I used to work at a nursing home and I used a lot of bleach, which made my nose bleed even after, like, I quit.
Aw,
Like, it was months or, like, at least a year
that's not good.
till I could get my nose to stop bleeding. But
It would just like randomly bleed.
Yeah, just randomly bleed.
Even if you like didn't like smell it or anything, it just
Yeah.
like damaged your nose.
Yeah, it just damaged my nose.
Aww.
I'm glad it wasn't permanent though. So.
Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Hello, all these who joined the chat. I just heard the White House is on lockdown. Oh, that's wonderful. The White House is on lockdown. Isn't that great? I heard that too. Whoever runabout the bag cover can patch it. What? White House is. I think they went on lockdown yesterday. I think
They did?
that's what I heard.
I never heard anything about that.
Something to that effect. So, you know, because there was a bunch of people in the White House who got coronavirus, and they were spreading it to other people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so they were getting tested, and, you know, then the president and the vice president were still refusing to wear masks at random points because why not?
Oh man, this is going to be a stream that PVZ will be liking.
Watch myself, like, get corona, and then he's still going to be like, it's fake. One of my friends on YouTube literally got it. I think I'm pretty sure it was Proto Mario. I hope I didn't get that wrong.
Well, yeah, Buster was also talking about how some of his friends got it.
Yep. I don't really know anyone around here who got it. I don't think. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having people over.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know anyone either.
Even though, like, our state has gotten just slam dunked with cases.
Yeah.
Especially our county.
Yeah, our two counties don't really have too many. I think right around.
We're not as bad as New York.
Yeah, definitely not as bad as New York. I think we're under 100, or have we hit over 100?
Oh, it's been way more than that.
It has been.
I think I could have sworn. Maybe not like 1,000, but I mean.
Yeah, definitely not 1,000, but.
Let me look.
Yeah, I think we did hit 100 in our counties. I couldn't remember.
Let me Google this. County coronavirus deaths.
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
That is way too many. We've already passed 1,000.
We're almost at 5,000 dead. No, wait a minute. No. Look. Here it shows our county.
Oh, okay.
So 85.
Okay, so
our
we're
county.
under 100
Or in this
technically.
county. And you still live in this county, right?
No.
No? Which one are you in?
None of these.
None of these.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Cucumber.
Cucumber County?
Yes.
Is it really called that?
No.
Just type it in.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's 85 cases for this county, which isn't. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. So I was thinking more state then. But you know, some of those counties had a lot.
Cucumber.
Ah. Of course. Let's see. What's this? See, it's kind of misleading because it shows you these numbers at first, but that's 600.
Wow, we got a lot more.
No recovered, and only 16 people have died.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. But compared to all the other counties, that's
Yeah, that's not as bad.
Not nearly as bad.
Yeah.
So, and I believe these are all cases in Illinois. No, it doesn't even say what these are. Oh, this is showing North Carolina. Why is it showing North Carolina? I was like, that doesn't look right. Whatever, let me just Google it separately because Google's drunk right now. Let's see. I already looked this up earlier. Yeah, so we're at, for our state, we are at 108,000 confirmed cases.
Wow.
And almost 5,000 deaths.
Still not good.
And no recovered, apparently. Although I'm sure that there just been not proper reporting. In the United States, we've had 1.8 million cases, and we just recently surpassed 100,000 deaths. So we're sitting at 105,000.
Wow.
It was like 100,000 just a couple days ago. Now it's already at 105,000. But we do have almost 400,000 people who have recovered. So we do have more people who are recovering versus dying, but we still have millions and millions of people who have it and are pretty much in limbo.
Yeah.
Which is not good. So,
Stuff blew up.
apparently Vacuum Lover has corona. That sucks.
Yeah. That definitely sucks.
just choked on my own spit. You idiot! I have corona. Why would I think it's funny? We're all fine. I'm gonna go, guys. Have a great day and stay safe. Yes, you too. Enough. It's not funny. I've recovered, sorta. Well, I hope you're doing better.
Well, one thing that I always say is to always smile through the hard times.
That's true.
So if somebody thinks that it's funny, go ahead, make jokes about it.
That's how I deal with my pain.
Actually, I have a Deadpool mindset, so it's just like I make fun of my own pain.
I mean, that's. Not
I mean, I make fun of myself.
That's
so,
not everyone, right? But that's how I deal with it personally.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, like.
Yeah,
I keep in mind that not everyone's like that, so if I try to make a joke and they find it insensitive, I'll apologize.
Yeah.
I'll say, hey,
before
sorry.
my mother passed away, she used to joke about her cancer. So.
Right.
Yeah. Shit, it just got dark.
I know my grandma had breast cancer for a while. She doesn't anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
My mother had ovarian.
Oh, that's not a good one.
Yeah.
Then again, is it really ever a good one?
Yeah, it's never a good
Yeah.
one. Cancer is
I
not
word-
fun.
I
to
didn't
have.
word that correctly.
Especially,
You know what I mean, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Yeah, the cancer is not fun, especially whenever it's a hardship on your family.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely not good. Did I just get banned? No. What proof do you have? What? Oh, whatever.
Yeah. I'm getting
Cookie?
cookies. Death.
Would you like some death circles?
Yes.
Take some death circles.
How old are these compared to the?
I only opened those like
Oh.
2 days ago.
Oh, okay. I'll just take one.
Wait, when's? I think they covered up the expiration date. Oh, wait a minute. Here. May 22nd, 2020. They're fine.
They're fine.
I mean,
I'm just going to see green.
well, no, it's a Best Buy date. It doesn't. Obviously, if they are green, I mean, they seal well. I mean, that's a good seal.
Yeah, that's a good seal.
So like you
Well-
know, yeah. So like it's not like they were left open,
Mhm.
and they're crunchy cookies too. So they're like I don't think crunchy cookies are as bad as not creamy chewy ones usually, or is it the other way around? I usually prefer chewy cookies, but sometimes I like crunchy. When I went to Big Lots, I got one of these and I got one of the chewy ones.
I
They were
like
on
soft
clearance.
cookies, like the one at Subway.
That's a good one.
Mm.
Although, the only Subway I ever go into is one that's inside the Walmart here. So, at that point, I just get the ones from Walmart themselves because you get 3 of them for the same price.
Yeah.
If not cheaper. Now, if you're lucky, you go to the discount bakery section, you can get 3 of them for like 60 cents. Because, whenever they're about to expire, they set them out for cheap. And that's the best time to get them. Because my vat will eat them immediately.
I wonder.
So, anyway, because that's always, because they always, the thing is, they also always set those expiration dates sooner than what they actually are.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want people to be incentivized to eat them. And also they want to cover their ass if it's like a day before it expired and someone eats it and they get sick, they don't want to get sued. So they're super sensitive with it. So in all actuality, even if it tastes not as good, those dates, as far as like safety wise, are like years in advance. Even for something like milk. Now for milk, it's not as if it's bad, you got like maybe like another month before it starts like really tasting and smelling bad. But still, it's still safe.
Chunky milk.
Yeah. So it'll taste like shit, but it'll still be safe. So if you have to eat it or drink it,
I
well, in that
always-
case, it would be eating it. But, I meant to say drink, but
You always like your chunks with your cereal. I mean, milk.
I want soft cereal and chunky milk.
Chunky milk.
I want soggy ass Captain Crunch with
I want soggy milk.
soggy milk. That's the way to do it.
I want soggy milk with my milk.
Why are we even discussing this? I have no fucking clue. Well, I mean, why are we discussing this? Because it's more wholesome than coronavirus and cancer.
True, yeah, I mean, yeah, true.
We could talk about the gay donuts, or the I have these cheeseburger Pringles, and these are still good. I had a few of these.
Yeah, that makes me hungry for a burger for some reason.
Eat some of those. Hold
Nah,
you
nah.
over. No, we'll get some Wendy's after this. It's 6:47, so it's 7. At 7, I'll stop the stream and we'll go get some Wendy's.
Sounds
Does
good.
that sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, I checked the time. That's what I was looking at. Phone.
Yeah.
It closes at 11. So I mean, we're fine, but it's just like why?
Wendy's closed at 10.
It does.
I thought.
I just looked it up. So and they close.
Maybe it's 11. I thought
Yeah,
it was 10.
I saw 11.
Yeah. Either way, we still have enough time.
Yeah, we still have enough time. Yeah, closes at 11 p.m.
There's only one Wendy's here, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it won't be a different Wendy's. Plus, I would think they'd both be on the same.
Yes,
anyway.
let's go all the way over to Effingham. Go to when.
No, I'm not going that far for Wendy's. But yeah, I mean it'd be worth it. But I mean it's not. There's no point because there's one here.
True.
The only reason I keep going to Wendy's is because they have coupons, and oh yes, it's the 30th, so coupons are still good for another day.
Hot.
So
I can go ahead and pay for my own stuff if you want me to.
no, I'm gonna buy it.
Okay, then I'll make sure to donate.
No.
Yes.
Ah.
You cannot stop me. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
How much you want me to get or donate?
I don't want you to donate anything at all, so don't ask me.
Let's see. 5, 10.
Fine, donate $1.
You sure?
Donate 1 cent.
I can't do that.
What's the lowest it'll let you?
$1.
Donate $1.
Okay, I'll donate 20.
Damn
No,
it.
500. 500.
Whatever. Just be careful. Yes, everyone be careful. I'm Cletus. What? Yeah, whatever. Still got one of these pieces of shit left. Oh, did it give you an error? Yes.
What are you talking about?
Didn't let you go through?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Talking about your
No.
donation. Oh. Damn you. I'll buy you extra one of these.
I mean, it's $20. I didn't know how much we were going to spend, so it's just like, eh.
Yeah. Thank you, Papa. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Oh shit, social distancing. Ah. It's your boy Cletus here. That's a character on The Simpsons, I think, right?
Cletus?
Yeah. There's a guy named Cletus.
Huh. I don't remember that character for some odd reason.
He was in the movie.
He was?
Yeah. Name was Cletus. I thought it was. Some like stereotypical.
Yeah, I have the movie, so it's just like, what? I don't remember that.
I could have sworn. I mean, Cletus is like a stereotypical, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Cletus.
Rat.
See, I got that right.
Yeah.
Cletus Buckler.
I completely forgot about him.
I can't believe I got his name right, but yeah, Cletus Buckler. So yeah,
Wendy's monies.
Is that Wendell's? No, you said Wendy's.
Wendy's monies.
Wait, would that be Because would the plural of Wendy's be Wendies?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
If it was not a name, then yes.
but it is a name. It's
But
Wendy's.
yeah, it's a name, so it's Y.
It's her restaurant.
Yeah. So it'd be Y and then colon S.
So that would be incorrect then.
Yes, that'd be incorrect.
Okay.
Intentionally.
Okay.
Yeah, it's intentional.
Yeah.
Because of course I spelled money wrong.
That too. Monies.
Monies.
I usually I forgot how I usually spell money, but usually it's not that way. But it's not the correct way either.
My dad spells it the wrong way, or the wrong way whenever he used to give money for my sister's, like, school lunches.
Or like right on the check.
Yeah, like on the check, it would be like monies or something like that.
It's good to have a sense of humor.
Yes. It's always good.
My forehead is so big. It's always annoying.
Look at the size of his head.
I could rival Jack's. I mean, we're doing like the Jack's Film style acronym skit at some point.
Oh, yeah,
and then,
yeah.
And then we got the. Oh shit! Are we gonna have a time to do that? Probably not. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Depending on when we get back from Wendy's, we could probably start on it. And if we need to, we could record voice lines.
We could just do the voice and then just do the filming later.
Yeah. And we could do like voiceless or something like that. I don't know, but you don't really have wireless microphones, so.
No, I had one that's wired, but I don't know where it went. Probably just do the voiceover separately, and I can just, and then whenever we eventually do the footage, just layer on top. If the voices don't match up, it doesn't really matter, because just.
Oh, I mean, we could also not do voices like at all. Because we could just do like the skits, doing like all that stuff, and then in the back, like a narrator doing like.
Well, that's what I mean. Like record the voiceovers, so that way, even if we do the skits and we're saying it, if it's like outside and it's windy or something, then or whatever the case may be, if the voice isn't as good, then you can overlay the recording that'll sound better. Right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So, why are you talking to vacuum? What? Seems like Craig and Cletus are getting in some sort of riffraff. Craig and Cletus. That sounds like a name of like it's like a Drake and Josh type show. It's like Keenan and Kel. It's Craig and Cletus.
Cable and Abbott, or what was it?
Huh?
It was really old, like 1960s.
What was it called?
Cable and Abbott or something like that.
Caden and Abba?
No. Like who's on first base? Who's on second base? Who's on third base? Remember that skit?
No.
Huh.
Sounds familiar, but I don't remember anything from it.
It's like really old, like older than I am, by like 30 years at least.
Waffle burger. How is everyone? I'm good. I want a waffle and a burger.
Yes.
I want a burger with waffles as the buns. Just come here and I'll eat.
Abbott and Costello.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I was getting it wrong. I could barely remember.
I can barely remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
I can barely remember what I did. Well, then again, yesterday I was also doing certificates.
Someone like commented on my Facebook. She was like a girl that supposedly I don't recognize her at all, and she's like, "Hey, whenever you were a baby, I was there in the hospital with you. You don't remember me?" And I'm like,
obviously.
And I'm like, I can't remember what I had. And I'm like, she's like, I'm your mom's friend, and I love you. And I'm like, obviously I don't remember you. I don't remember friends, and I barely remember your name half the time.
Yeah, you.
The only reason honestly, probably the only reason I remember is because I watched so many McJuggernuggets, and you have the same name as Jesse Ridgway. So that makes it easy. Plus, it's the weeb friend.
The weeb friend.
Yeah. So
the weeb trash.
Exactly. Yeah. But in a good way. Trash can be good sometimes.
Well, I mean, another man's trash is another man's
treasure.
Treasure. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But still, weeb trash I am.
Yes. Weeb trash, and furry trash. It's like 2 pairs of dirty underwear.
With skid marks.
Oh, you didn't have to go that far. I was quoting Jim Gaffigan because he said, he was commenting on Dunkin' Donuts having stores alongside Baskin Robbins. Donuts and ice cream. It's like 2 pairs of dirty underwear. It's like finally Dunkin' Donuts is offering something for dessert. But yeah, so that's funny. Dang it! One thing that I can't wait to happen after everything opens back up.
What?
Chinese buffets.
QQs. They're lo mein. Back whenever the other buffet was open, that stuff was good, like top tier. But whenever QQ's opened up, it was just like, it tastes like dishwater. Like, I'm not even kidding. It tastes like dishwater.
Are you talking about Super Jumbo?
No. Other way around.
QQ.
Yeah. QQ's taste like
really?
dishwasher. Yeah.
I've always liked QQ, but Super Jumbo, I got like really bad food poisoning.
odd.
Really
I've never
bad food poisoning.
I've never had food poisoning from Jumbo.
It was the only time I've ever had food poisoning from any place.
Weird.
And it was really bad. And my dad got it too, so it wasn't just me.
Probably the only food poisoning I've ever had was those pizza rolls.
I mean,
like from Totino's.
Oh.
Yeah, both me and my
frozen. How do those?
I don't know. That's the thing.
I
Both
guess they
me and
were
my sister like
cooked properly, I guess.
no, because they were cooked properly. It's just
I guess you
weird.
just got some defective ones, I guess.
Well, it's been both times. Both times that.
Both times you've had that brand?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. Was there did you check to make sure there wasn't a recall or something?
I've never checked that, but it's just
Probably
I
probably got two from a bad batch.
possible.
So, I know that Dirt Devil back there is recalled. Not the red one, the black one in the corner. So that's why if someone gave that to me, and I want to sell it because I don't really want it, but it's it shocked me whenever I plugged it in, so I don't know if I want to give that to someone else.
Yeah, I've only been shocked.
I'll give it to someone
once.
I hate if they need a vacuum. If one of
Someone you
my
hate.
asshole friends. No, seriously. If someone.
I mean, you
asshole
could
friends
give it to
wants
your
one,
ex.
He doesn't need a vacuum. He actually
Just kind of put it in his house and swap out his other one.
I'm gonna steal his. Yeah, I'm gonna travel all the way to Louisville to steal his fucking vacuum. Well, he did have a pretty nice one, but then again, if that happens, he's gonna watch this stream and he's gonna realize.
Yeah, he's gonna have proof. But then again, you could just delete this and be like, yeah,
That's true. Want to go to Kentucky? He's probably at work anyways. At least, well, I don't know, because he usually works pretty late. I don't know if he has the same job. I hope he doesn't, but whatever. Anyways, so if I find someone that I hate, and they need a vacuum, I'm gonna sell them that Dirt Devil.
Yeah, I've only been shocked, on really bad voltage once. We're talking 120 volt.
I mean, yeah, that'd be 120 volt as well. Yeah. Although it wasn't a bad shock, it was more so just how if you plug something in and it's in the on position and a spark will go across the metal because it's exposed.
Yeah.
Because our plugs are stupid. That's what happened with that. And it was a very I've never been really badly shocked except for one time, but it was never from a vacuum. It was just it's just a little tiny little zap. It was almost like a tingle, not even an actual shock.
Yeah.
But you could tell it was
I touch 5 volt all the time, so it's just eh. But
kind of numb to it.
Yeah, I'm just numb to it.
I've become so numb I can't feel you there.
But for 120 volt, I was unplugging something off my entitled grandma's house.
Oh god.
And shocked myself. Man, did that hurt.
I opened the box, I didn't take any of these out.
I looked at the other side, and it was what is that? It was Stone Cold Tart. I was okay. It looks like some really weird Pop-Tarts, bleach flavored.
Have you seen the memes that people?
I have seen them.
I saw one. There was a Monster Energy one. There was a water flavored one.
Water flavored one.
I'm not gonna lie,
distilled water.
Pop-Tarts needs to do some of those as a promotional thing. I think that would be.
I mean, yeah, Jelly Beans did that.
Jelly Belly.
Yeah, Jelly Belly.
They Dr. Pepper flavored jelly beans.
Well, I mean, they also
despise jelly beans. I hate them so much. They are the spawn of Satan, and they are. I don't know how people like them. I do not understand it.
I mean, I'm fine with them.
Yeah, they're I don't know how anyone can love them. I can see if you're oh, they're all right.
Yeah, they're all
but
right.
I do not understand how people can absolutely love them.
Yeah, they're kind of like Peeps in a way.
Did you ever do the Bean Boozled, where it's the
have.
two identical looking ones? And yeah,
I've done that.
I've never done that before. I've wanted to though. Do they still do that?
As far as I know, yeah.
Oh, we should do that.
Jeez.
That'd be fun. They got actually no. I'd probably.
Yeah, you'd probably throw.
You probably have a much stronger stomach than I do.
A little bit stronger. Last time I puked was Hornet bit me, and I was running all over the place. So it
what? I was dizziness.
Yeah, dizziness.
Okay, so it was food related.
Yeah, it was not food related at all. Like,
You-
I was...
I thought we were talking about food, and then you mentioned a bee, and I'm like,
No, I was talking about just throwing up in
What?
general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's talking to Brady, apparently. My imposter doesn't
Brady
have
Bunch.
the nuke sign. Hi, was my imposter here? Oh, shit, he was. Because the previous Lego Mans didn't have the little toxic sign. Okay, so apparently there's another fake Lego Mans. Yeah, people a lot of times will make fake channels.
I mean, yeah, we experienced that a lot with Caden.
Oh, of course. Well, that's not really fake. That's just like remaking the same, because it wasn't already like an established channel. It was just like a random channel that someone made. The way I see it is, you can't be considered like faking if you don't even have your own profile picture, because it's already just a blank account. Even if you have your own name, if you have the Twitter egg, or if you have the fake like the fill-in person,
Yeah.
you know, once you have like an actual icon, that's when I see you as being like a legitimate channel. Because it's like, you know, it's unique, it's identifiable.
Yeah.
So, whereas anyone can just make any name, because YouTube doesn't have any like rules against duplicate names. So.
Oh, oh, okay. I didn't know their
No.
database was. I didn't.
It's not case sensitive, none of that. It's just you can make an identical name. So.
Yeah,
Because I've had people back whenever my name was that GTA Fan 720, someone made like a fake channel. And they just downloaded the icon, made it the same, and they were just like commenting on my videos, replying to people and saying like "fuck you, you faggot," you know, basically just being an asshole. And I remember there was one, I think Santiago, one of the guys in the Discord server now. At the time, he was like, "Why would you say that?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's not me. You can see the
Yeah, I'm glad that
not
they
highlighted, because they
Yeah.
highlight if it's the actual person."
Yeah, I'm glad that
And
they
they
did
respond.
that.
So I'm like, the person's not highlighted. That's obviously not me.
Yeah, I'm glad that they put
I'm
the
like,
highlighting.
click on the damn channel. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
You know, and then he started like uploading videos, and I'm like, dude, check the videos. Obviously, they're not all there, and they're like 240p. You know, so it's like,
Wait, were they like ripped from your channel?
of course,
Did you copyright claim them?
yes.
Okay.
And they got shut down.
Good.
I reported the channel a dozen times, and they wouldn't go down. Then I finally copyright strike the videos, and then finally the channel went down. So. It took a long time. Even whenever by the time I was named to Teltech Studios for a while, up until very recently, that channel still existed. It was dormant, but it still existed.
Yeah.
So like everything it did was like all in one day, and then they kind of just like left it and forgot about it pretty much. But it still existed on the platform. So, wow, that's amazing, and thank you, Brady number 2, aka Karis. Cool, my Bissell got rained hard today. Caden was obsessed with 8975. Yes, he was. Have you fixed 8975 yet? No, Caden. Have you fixed it yet? No. When are you gonna demo it? No. I go into Braden's stream, and Caden's in that stream.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, Intelitech, are you gonna demo the Power Track Evolution? And I'm like, and even though the answer was yes, I was like, no. Don't ask me again. And then Braden's like, oh yes, he's going to. I'm like, Braden, shh.
I mean, technically speaking, you could just tell him yes, and it'd be like, okay, he'll shut up.
Yeah. But it's like he just keeps asking questions over and over again, even though I've already answered the questions.
Sure.
Although at least in the case of Power Track Evolution, like in his defense, it's like he hadn't asked that before, so now he knows. Even though the answer is always the same. If I get a new vacuum and it's one I'm keeping in my collection, I will eventually do a demo on it. Very simple. My favorite vacuum has to be a Miele. Yeah, Miele's are good. I've never used one though. Same thing with Sibo. I really want a Sibo. Suck.
You remind me of the dentist.
Because that like little that's the name. That's the sound. That little suction thing they stick in your cheek to keep you from like swallowing your spit, but it never works. So it still goes down in your throat. Then you cough, and then the tube gets stuck down your throat, and you choke on it and die.
That would be the worst way to go.
That doesn't happen though.
That'd still be the worst way to go. Just thinking about it, like something on Final Destination.
Oh God. He doesn't know how to listen. I was joking with Marco about how he was dancing to Yummy and he got mad at me. What?
Yummy.
Greg
Oh.
says, hello y'all. Mine is a protein. Protein, yes, protein. Everyone's talking about vacuums again. I got this little robot thing.
Oh man, that is old. Yeah, you could even tell from the
It's like
yellowing.
It's like sun faded.
Yeah.
Um.
And I remember those whenever they came out with the Like the dog that you can connect your like old iPod to.
Is there a serial date on this? Yes, copyright 2005.
Yeah. Really old.
Made in China. I can't read the company. It's
I think it's the same people who
Wowee Limited.
Wowee.
WOWWEE Limited.
I was thinking that they were the same people who made the Hex Bug.
I think you're right.
Man, that's old.
That motor sounds awful. Probably needs to be like lubricated or something. Still works though. Although I hardly ever use it. It just sits here. So I've had this since, well, I guess 2005, maybe 2006. I don't know. I think 2005. It's got this little thing you can.
Yeah. Final Destination scare me, especially the second one. Ooh. Fifth one definitely had me because it was like the logs. Wasn't that the fifth one with the logs on the truck?
Something like that.
Yeah. That one kind of scarred me.
I don't think it'll fit.
Yeah, I don't think it'll fit either. Yeah, it kind of fit. But I'm kind of forcing it as well.
You have a tiny finger. No, mine's about the same size. No.
I mean, yeah, back in middle school, I was like called shrimped and everything. And
Put your pinky in there. Yum, 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 yum. Now he's chewing on your finger.
oh gosh. Ow. My back.
Some cookie crumbs in there. Probably just dumped a bunch of cookie crumbs into his face. Yeah, that's fine. Crumbs don't really mold. Now he's just massaging the bag of cookies.
It looks like as though it's just churning itself. Probably a little too far down.
I changed the battery in this the other day since it was dead.
Ooh.
He's kind of like closing the bag, you know? Because he's like squishing it all together. How long are we gonna keep staring at this?
I don't know. It seems so fascinating. It's a work of art. It's bold and brash.
More like belongs in the trash.
Yeet.
Want to get Wendy's?
Sounds good.
Alright. Alright guys, this is Inteltech Studios signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video and or stream. What's your Twitch again?
Bapiu. BAPIIUYU.
Go follow this beautiful bitch on Twitch. Hey, that rhymed. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video and or stream, and he may as well.
Yeah, I'll be streaming next weekend.
Okay. Go watch his stream on Twitch next
I'll
weekend.
make sure to put it in the Discord.
For sure. Anyway, guys, this is Inteltech Studios signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Oh, where the hell's that? Where'd you... Oh.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah, you put it there.